Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Sweet Regency Ramblings. Today, we are going to be discussing Kissy Kissy, the best period drama kisses. This should be a very entertaining discussion. So make sure to add your comments with your opinions, and we'll read them out as they come in, and join in, because we always have lots of fun when more people converse with us. Okay. So what is the number one? Okay, I've been going back and forth about what to ask first, but let's just dive right in. What are your guys' favorite, the best period drama kiss? What is your opinion? Your favorite all time?
Don't we all agree about that?
Everyone but one. Who's the one that doesn't agree?
One of these kids is doing his own thing.
Okay, so we all, most of us like North and South, right?
That's my favorite.
And I rewatched it again today just to make sure I was true in the neighbor's dog, true in my dislike. And it's not that I dislike it; it's just very lippy. Like, he never.
Isn't that usually the best part of?
He
Isn't
never
that
like
what kisses are supposed to be?
Like, even when he pulls away, his lips are still.
That's what makes it so good.
Yeah, like he wants more, so he just doesn't stop.
It's like he's just like preparing in case more happens. Then he's.
Why is that a bad thing? You need to tell us why that's a bad thing.
Yes.
I don't know. It's just gross. It's like, rah, all this lip coming right at you.
That's why, like, my favorite part about that whole thing is his hands. My favorite part.
I do like the hands.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, they are perfectly placed, and they just speak all about the emotion that he's feeling and all about the love that he feels for her. And it's just like, that's my favorite part of that whole kiss. That's why it's my favorite. I pay attention to the lips, but not much. Sarah, did you agree? Was yours North and South?
I don't know. Okay, so it was this morning, but then I haven't seen Sanditon. Am I saying it right? It feels weird.
What is it? How do you say it?
Sanditon?
Without the extra N?
Sandin.
What?
Sandinton.
No, Sanditon. There's no N in the middle. Sanditon.
Sanditon. That's why I was like, this feels weird. I haven't seen that yet. So, like, I caught up on the kiss just a few minutes ago, and I think that one is my favorite.
Oh, really?
So you love that one even without like seeing the whole like romance.
Yeah.
You just love that kiss.
I turned that kiss off because my children were in the room, and I was like, nope.
That's
Really?
probably why I liked it.
I love that one.
Although I don't know, is there more than one kiss?
I was going to say,
Sanditon. No. I'm lying. That was Poldark I turned off.
Yeah.
Sanditon I did like. Sanditon I did like.
Yeah, I don't know if there's more than one. The one I saw is they're like outside
on the cliff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the one that I watched.
Yeah.
As
It
well.
just felt so like sweet and intimate, and I loved it that there's like he like very slowly like inches his way up.
Mhm.
I did like that one.
The
That was a good one.
tension like builds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suzanne Erickson says hello. Hello, Suzanne Erickson.
Hello.
See, I didn't watch any of Sanditon, but I did just watch the kiss. And
That's
it was
all I've seen.
Oh, really? It was cute, but I wonder if I would feel more watching all of it. Like watching the whole series. You did, Casey, right? You watched that all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and honestly, I was thinking about this because I was thinking about what makes North and South so good. And maybe the hands are a huge part of that. But I also think that is it 4 episodes? It's like the 4 hours you spend them not getting together, you know, like that tension is so heightened. And I think with Sanditon, it's the same thing because it's enemies to lovers. They fight so much that like when they finally are like giving in to like, okay, we feel something for each other, and then they kiss, it's just like so rewarding. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
That's,
yeah, for sure.
I think that's part of why those kisses are so good. But like,
maybe want to watch it now.
You should.
You should.
I'll just tell you what scenes to skip because there's a few that are like, whoa.
Okay, yeah.
We just need to have a live viewing party where Casey says, "Okay, fast forward for the next 2 minutes."
And close your
eyes. Yeah.
Amanda says, "Kiss was better than the movie Sanditon." Okay. What other movies let's see. I have a list of movies that I like of all the kisses. What are the other kisses that you like? Honorable mentions, since most of us agree. What's your favorite, Mindy? Let's go with that one. Tell your favorite.
I think that Emma with Johnny Lee Miller is by far better than North and South.
I like that one too. I just
State
like them
your
all.
case.
It's not bad.
I love that one. And I will say, I found today a deleted scenes of Sense and Sensibility with Hugh Grant and Emma Thompson.
Really?
Which I know there are people with issues with Emma Thompson, but the deleted kiss, oh my goodness, it was, I don't know why they deleted it. It was so much better than what it really was.
Did you find on
The
YouTube?
movie.
Can you share it with us, like the link
Yeah,
sometime?
Yes, I'll share it.
Just
'cause
you have
it
to
was
post it in the
really-
Regency group or something.
It was really good because, like, and I don't even like Hugh Grant in that role. I think he looks terrible in a cravat. It makes him look like a turtle.
I agree. I agree 100%.
He should never wear a cravat. I always thought any guy could pull it off. No, Hugh Grant proved me wrong. So I've never liked Hugh Grant in that role, but I will say I did like it. So yes, I will find it and I will post the link. Hold on.
Okay. Amanda says, Room with a View with Bonham Carter for good and bad. I haven't seen that
I
one.
haven't seen that.
I'm writing that down to watch it.
Wait, repeat it again.
Room with a View. I think it's Helena Bonham Carter. Is that the one, right? I'm assuming. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Okay, so Mindy, you need to tell us why Emma is your favorite, though.
Emma is my favorite. Hold on one second.
Don't worry, we're just on live.
On live.
I
Yeah,
know.
we're just
We can
all
wait.
waving.
Let me
can
pause
wait.
it so I can't hear you. I'm getting you the link so you can all see this and then you can make.
You can do it after.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it is. I think there's so much tension in it because I think they have been friends for so long, and he thinks so poorly of her, especially after she's been so terrible, and he's been like bad form, Emma. So there's so much tension, and he pulls that off so well. So then when he actually like reaches to her, and then she like pulls him forward.
Oh,
So,
that's
like,
great.
not just one-sided.
Yeah, that's a good
He
part.
pulls away and she pulls him back. I just think that is, I don't know. And there's hands. I love the hands, on the neck, and I don't know.
They're like chilling by his sides. Like they're so limp.
Hers, yeah.
Hers are.
His are.
Eventually he reaches up, but a little too
Yeah.
late.
Too late for me. But it's a cute kiss.
Yeah, I like it.
I just think there's so much tentativeness.
Yeah.
And it's that, I don't know. I guess I just like that. I don't know how this is going to end up, but I'm putting myself out there.
Yeah. Do you like the girl making the move first or the guy? Because it's probably
I
dependent.
think it depends.
Oh, okay.
I think if it's more of a shy girl, I think I like the girl doing it.
That makes sense.
And with Emma, I think I did because Emma is so,
Confident
Emma,
with everything else.
well, no, I think she puts on the confidence, but she's
Yeah.
also very prim and proper. And this is what she, well, I guess
she's
maybe
putting herself out there because
But
she's not
yeah.
sure if it's going to be received.
because she always thinks people think highly of her, but she knows Knightley, or she believes Knightley doesn't. So for her to put herself out there like that, I think is kind of, I don't know,
Yeah. Yeah.
big.
Those of you who are watching, make sure to post in the comments your favorite period drama kiss and your worst period drama kiss and your opinions on all these movies we're talking about, because we want to hear from you.
See, talking about like the hands and stuff though, I am too. Like I like hands and hair and neck and all that kind of stuff. But when I was watching the Sanditon one, I was like, okay, you know how a lot of us write like in our books, he brushed his lips over hers or something like that. And sometimes it's like a hard thing to picture, but I feel like it perfectly captures that in that kiss if you go watch it, because there's this really slow part where they're like zoomed in and they're kissing, but he stops and just kind of brushes his lips across, and I think it's just perfect.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good point.
I think that is why it's my favorite, actually.
Yeah. That makes sense. Now I want to go back and watch it and look at
Just
it with
do it
that
right
point
now.
of
We'll
view.
just watch it.
Okay,
I know,
just
it's
wait
a
one
really
second.
good one.
I split screen and I am watching it right now.
Are you?
Too bad we can't have a fifth video so everybody can watch them
I can
together.
see it. Oh,
That's what we need to do. We'll figure out how
Well-
to do that next time.
Yeah. And there's just such a slow, it's not like attack.
do you see how he
Oh,
like
that's
gets close
passion.
really slow? Like he just inches up. Like
Yeah, right. It's not
Yeah.
like
Right. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
sometimes
Very
like
romantic.
I like the whole range. Because sometimes I like the girl going for it, sometimes I like the guy going for it, but like sometimes I do like the angry kisses. And I've always wanted to write an angry kiss scene in my book, and I've never been able to do it and get it right. And that's I think why I like that Poldark, the first kiss scene, so much. Not the dress scene, because that goes too far.
The one
The
with
first-
Disclaimer.
yeah.
the downstairs. Okay.
Yeah, when they're just kissing angry, when he's kissing her angrily or whatever. And like I feel like that is like, well, I mean, because he's an angry character, so it makes sense why he would have an angry kiss first. But like I've always wanted to write that in my book. One of these days, it's my goal to write an angry kiss that actually works, that doesn't get deleted and edited out because it doesn't
You
work.
can do it.
Maybe you could just write like a scene, just like out of the blue, just for fun, just to.
I've written like 5 angry kiss scenes. In almost every single one of my book, I have an angry kiss scene that I have to delete because it doesn't work with the stupid story.
Okay, next time you post it in the group so we can all read it. Got it?
Okay, I will.
Or maybe your men aren't just, you're just not making them angry enough or something.
That's probably what it is. I just need
Is
to
it
watch
a bad
Poldark and write a
thing?
jerk. What?
Yeah. Maybe not though.
I don't think people like jerks though. You'll get slammed for it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
Unless you redeem him.
Oh,
Yeah.
and his hands do slowly come up on the side.
eventually.
Eventually. Are you talking about Emma now? Or
Yes, I still am because I'm
yeah, but it's like
screen
for so
watching it.
long.
Wait,
For so
I
long, he's
know,
just like
Emma.
sitting there and she's
But
just
to-
kissing him.
But to
Oh,
me,
but I
that
love
is
that one
because
because they're kind of awkward sitting there. in the
right, and
house.
it's like
Yes.
he's still in such a sense of amazement
it.
that this is
But
happening.
it's awkward in not a good way.
I don't
disagree.
know. It's so sweet.
Okay, we're gonna agree to disagree and remain friends. So
Okay,
I don't know. This might be a deal breaker, Casey.
I'm cutting myself out.
Marilee says favorite period drama kiss is North and South. Yes, makes me sad every time I watch it. Absolutely, even if it's just like the clip scene. Mindy, you're gonna get on this bandwagon eventually. Okay, while we're talking about Emma, why don't we talk about the newest Emma? Because I know there are some strong feelings
Some
About-
strong ones.
that kiss.
Yeah.
So there's the wait, they don't end up kissing, right? It's an almost kissing. Okay, for anybody who hasn't watched the show, spoiler alert, I'm sure you've already heard of it. So turn it off now if you don't want to hear about it. The nosebleed one, the near kiss one. Oh wait, hold on. Jennifer says, I'm just joining, so I've missed what you have said before, but one of my favorite kisses is from North and South. Yes, we totally agree.
You're in
Minus
good
Mindy.
company.
Yep. Well, Mindy doesn't agree, but the
It's
rest of
not
us.
that I don't like it. I just don't think it's the best.
That's okay. That's fine. Just so long as you like it, kind of. Okay, so the Emma near kiss scene with the nosebleed thing.
Mhm.
Were you guys okay with that, or were you?
I
super
liked it.
disappointed?
I'm like the only one who liked it. Actually, Sally agrees with me, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sally agrees with you. She
Yes.
does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know that I care one way or another. I'm indifferent in that one. Like,
It
Really?
freaked me out. It made me feel nasty because it was going on her teeth, and I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
part
"Oh."
was kind of gross.
That
Yeah.
was just not good.
I was just super disappointed because they built it up, and it's kind of like the kind of like reader expectation. And then
Mhm.
sometimes, like, it's usually good to have twists and stuff, but I don't like twists. I don't like surprises. So when that happened, I was like, what
Yeah.
the heck? And like, it was just like super disappointing. And then I felt like the tension went way low with the, when they had the actual kiss. And I know some people have liked that and haven't. I couldn't get into it because I just knew that the dad was
Watching it
listening
right
to
now.
their are you? Okay. Because I couldn't get into it because I knew the dad was listening. Oh, there it is.
That was so
You
cute.
can't see it
See,
very
I
well.
totally thought it was cute, but it was still
Where it's like
awkward.
his head is behind like 5 screens.
I will say I
So
watched it again
cute.
I
today.
paused it. I know you
Yeah,
did.
I watched it again today, and I think I liked it better today than I did in the theater.
Did you?
Oh, wait, there.
But still, I agree with you. I'm like,
Oh,
Oh,
there
yeah.
we go. Ah,
I'll
I
have
was
to
like-
try it again because
It was a good kiss.
I just couldn't get into it because if my dad was in the
That
same room
part is
listening
so
to us
great.
make out, I was like, I couldn't do it because it was so noisy.
Have you
It was
guys?
all like,
I don't remember it being noisy.
No, yeah. Have you guys
was.
watched the making of where they talk about the nosebleed?
No,
You were mentioning that.
I've
Enlighten
heard
us.
rumors.
Yeah, because there's that article floating around talking about how it was like intentional, but then it was a real nosebleed or something like that. And it was so confusing in the article, but in the making of it, like it's showing you them filming it, and she starts to get like they had put real or fake blood in her nose or however they do that. And it was like, I won't go into detail because it was gross, but then she was like, wait, it's a real one coming. Like, I guess the actress just gets them all the time. And so she started getting a real nosebleed. So it was both where it was accidental, but
So funny.
but what I read is that the director
Strange.
wanted to take the most romantic scene and make it and mess it up and make it realistic. Like the characters are so real that she wanted to like throw in some real life. And
See, that makes
he
sense.
does that like fist bump in the air on his way
Yeah.
out. It's like
That
so
part's
cute.
cute. I mean,
It's so
yeah.
Yeah.
cute.
I
Yes,
loved
for sure.
him, and he's my favorite Mr. Knightley.
Really?
I thought he was
Hmm.
fantastic.
I
I thought he was
him
the
too.
cutest one too.
He
How
was.
interesting.
I thought he was shaggy. I wish he would have had a haircut.
No, I love
Especially
I
in
liked it.
comparison to Emma. Yeah, especially in comparison to Emma, because Emma's so prim and proper in that one.
And like not a hair out of place.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's like, "Phew," all disheveled.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, we
But
have
it's
a
a
few
good,
Well,
comments.
that's how I
You're
write.
good
I think
opposite.
every single one of mine.
Yeah.
Every single one of my guys has like hair like that. So
Disheveled hair.
Mhm.
Bedhead.
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda says, I hate the kiss at the end of Persuasion 2007 where it takes too long to get into and the
that
camera
was
work makes
gross.
me sick with the spinning. See, when I was like 16, I loved that kiss scene. And then like watching it lately, I'm like, why is it taking so long? And then she's kind of has like the little slaver on her teeth.
I can't even. When I watch that, I gag.
oh,
It's so gross.
And it takes a really, really long time. I just wish they would have shown his face because then it totally would have broken it up. And like it would have, because it is just focused on her 100%. So
It's
we're
like
with
a
you there,
fish.
Amanda.
It's like an open fish mouth where she's just like,
Yeah. And she keeps on going,
yes, like a fish. It's like, ooh.
funny. Oh my
They
god.
need to redo Persuasion completely and just
Yes.
do another one.
yes. Shaylin says, I like the Jane Eyre kiss scenes, all versions. She's treated so badly and only wants to be loved. It's exciting when they finally kiss. Yes. So I just watched all.
I'm
I can't
finding one right
remember.
now because I've never seen it.
Which one? Jane Eyre?
The one with Michael.
Fassbender?
So I'm watching the
Fassbender.
2011.
Yeah, I like those
That's
ones
my favorite
because
version.
yeah, me too. I like those
Totally
because they
not.
have more than one kiss. And it's super nice
Yeah.
because it's like usually we only get like an end kiss, but there are multiple kisses. And I like the one mostly when he pulls her from the stairs and like pulls her back to kiss him. That one's really cute.
Sweet.
And then Sarah says, oh no, hold on. Sarah says, I haven't been able to listen and I'm just joining, but for what it's worth, one of my favorites, the 95 Emma, worst 2019 Emma. Okay, I'm with you there.
I love how these opinions are so polarized.
I know.
Yeah.
And yet
It's
we
a good
can
thing though. Otherwise, our books would all be the same if we
I
all liked the
know.
same.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
It's true. Yep.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Have you guys seen the Sense and Sensibility with Dan Stevens
Yes.
and the kiss scene in the end of that one between him and Eleanor?
What year is that?
Very
Is it good?
Yes.
I don't remember it. So it must
Yes,
not have been
it's
that
so
good.
She's like crying because she's so relieved that Lucy Steele is not married to him.
Oh.
And then
I'll
he
have to-
kisses her. Oh,
I'll have to watch that again. I just wrote that down. This is some good inspiration for writing. This is really good. Yeah, Sarah says the freaking nosebleed. Indeed. And Amanda says good version. Yeah. Okay. What are the other ones that let's see. Does Outlander count as a period drama? The only person who can say is Casey because she's watched it.
because I love
I've
it.
never seen it.
I watch it on VidAngel. I feel like I need to say that. I
For
watch
the
it
record.
very, very edited. But
Are there good kiss scenes in there, or are they mostly a little bit steamy?
Well, it skips all the steamy ones for me, so I can't really comment on those, but the ones where they're just kissing are sweet.
Oh, really?
And that, yeah, and that actor, yeah,
He's your
I
pole
recommend
dart.
it. I remember, yeah, he is my pole dart, 1,000%. But like, I do not recommend it unless it's edited.
It's a bit heavy.
Well, I've heard, I don't know.
Sarah
Just get
says
something.
Outlander in all caps. So many good kisses. She
I
agrees.
agree.
Yeah. Okay. What other kiss scenes?
Can we talk about a bad one, like a really bad one?
Oh, yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Keira Knightley.
The one with Keira Knightley?
Yeah.
I would agree. And can I tell you, I watched it today and I was like, ew, because when he kisses her nose, it seriously looks like a spit string comes out and then pops back.
Oh, I've never noticed that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
I just hate that it's a freeze frame. It's like their lips touch and then it's over.
Just over. So
Did you
disappointing.
know that it's not like, oh, I guess it is. Yeah. I was going to say, I feel like they paused it. And so there was like no movement, but I actually rewound it and you can see their head slightly moving. So you can see it when it's turned backwards. This was when I was 16 and super obsessed. Sarah, stop laughing.
I feel like an inch from the TV.
I'm not even kidding you.
You're like drawing out the rest of the scene just because you like feel so deprived.
Oh, but no, I totally agree because I feel like the tension with that when they were together in the field or whatever, like that would have been such a nice place to have a kiss. But obviously, I understand why they would wait. But still, like it was, and then just the whole. Did you guys like how many times they repeated Mrs. Darcy? No? Okay. Sarah?
That was too corny.
It reminded me of Singing in the Rain when he have you seen Singing in the Rain? When they first would start video recording and he's like, I love her, I love her, I love her, I love her, I love her. And someone's like, nice, who wrote the lyric? Who wrote the dialogue? That's what it reminds me of.
Oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to watch that scene now. That's all I'm going to be thinking about.
It reminds me of that Singing in the Rain. So
that is
you're
funny.
welcome.
Yeah, I can see that.
It is a little bit of cheese.
Yes. Marilee says, I love the BBC version of Pride and Prejudice, but I think the kiss at the end is so disappointing. You invest hours watching Elizabeth and Darcy fall in love, and then they finally kiss, but the whole scene is just so void of emotion. I agree. Anybody else?
Yep.
I partially
redo
agree.
Pride and Prejudice and make the chemistry better on all accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think the kiss, though, is very Darcy because there's so many people around. And Darcy is so private that I just imagine that once he gets her home,
he's strong too.
Then the kiss is really
Mindy.
good. But like, I mean, her mother's there weeping and wailing, and I don't know. It just seems Darcy to me. And I guess what I do love though is that he has that little tick of a smile when he kisses her. Like, there we go. There it is.
This is great.
But don't you want to imagine that the second they kiss, like everything else just like goes away and he doesn't?
Yes, that's what I want. Yeah.
Do that. Yeah.
Shaylin says, I tried to watch Outlander, but it's way too graphic in my opinion. Bit Angel. Casey recommends Bit Angel.
I recommend lots and lots of filters.
Is there much story left after you filtered it all out though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there were some things that I had to ask. I have a friend who's watched them unfiltered. So there were some things I was like, fill me in, because I just missed 20 minutes of the episode. But
yeah,
I got it for the most part. I watched
20 minutes.
Scotland. I love Scotland, and there's like not very many Scottish shows. So
yeah, accents are amazing. Amanda says, horrible Mrs. Darcy forever. Yeah. Mrs. Darcy. Mrs. Darcy.
Yes.
Mrs. Darcy. Shaylin says, I like the 96 version, but the 2011 is good too. Amanda says, I love that part of Singing in the Rain. That is a good show. Jennifer says, I also like the kiss at the end of Mansfield Park with Johnny Lee Miller. It took forever for them to get there, and when they finally kissed, it was so sweet. I can't remember that one.
I can't remember it either.
I can't either. Johnny Lee Miller.
Oh gosh, I'm typing that into Amazon.
I was going to say, Johnny Lee Miller, Mindy. You'll probably like it.
It's not like I am like a huge Johnny Lee Miller fan.
Just as him as Mr. Knightley.
I mean, and I look at him and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you've combed all of your hair forward, Johnny Lee Miller.
I don't think he is cute.
There's nothing left to come forward, sir.
You have got a super high forehead. So it's not like I look at him and go, oh, heartthrob. That is totally Colin Firth for me. But I just think he acts the part well.
That makes sense. Yeah.
He
I
is
love him.
really
He's my
good.
favorite Knightley. Yeah.
He's my
He
favorite
is?
Knightley too.
He's my favorite
yeah.
too.
Have you seen that version, Sarah?
The whole thing or just the kiss?
No, I have seen it. I have seen it.
The whole
I
thing?
just- yes, the whole thing. I think it's his bangs with his 5 head that just like I can't handle it. He's hard for me to look at. Just stop it.
It's
I
funny.
guess I would rather 5
Yeah,
head than
Look at it. I mean,
all rumpy flumpy.
look at, and he's got pointy sideburns, and it just his angles are too sharp for me.
Tell us how you really feel, please.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, that is funny. Okay, are there any other bad kisses that you guys don't like? The other ones you can think of?
I do. Well, I wouldn't say it's bad. I just can't buy it. And that is, I saw it today, and that is Gilbert and Anne in Anne of Green Gables.
Which one?
I
I
haven't seen
remember
that.
it.
It's the older one.
In the second movie?
I don't know. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't remember. which
Avonlea
ones
or
are-
Green Gables?
I don't know. Let me hold on.
Come on, Mindy.
Wait, okay, was it Shaylin who said she likes the Mansfield Park kiss?
No, it was Jennifer.
Okay, Jennifer, this is the most awkward kiss I've ever seen. I have to disagree with you.
Which one is that one that you're saying?
What?
Or which one is this that you're disagreeing?
Mansfield Park.
So she said that it took forever for them to get there. When they finally kissed, it was so sweet. So that's probably one of the cases where if you watch the whole thing, it probably means a lot more because you have more of that tension.
It's like making this weird face. And it's just
Can you
But
imagine
when you're
if,
invested,
Yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
changes things if you're invested.
It's just that when you're invested in the characters, sometimes it's less about the mechanics of the kiss and more that they finally like connected, you know?
Yes.
True.
Yeah,
True.
for sure.
Except in Persuasion, because that one's just gross.
Wait, which one? Which year? Is that what we were talking about a minute ago? I don't think.
Yeah, the
2007?
fish kiss.
Oh, the fish one.
You watched it, Sarah? It's so gross.
I love that
too.
that's what it's now called, the fish kiss.
It's so
Oh.
sad because I really used to love that one before, like, you know, I knew things about kissing because I know so
But
much about kissing.
That
Oh,
movie
it's Anne
is
of
so
Avonlea is the Anne and Gilbert kiss.
I typed in
where they're on the bridge?
2007, so that's probably not.
Are they on the bridge? She's just finished picking apples.
Okay, I just found it.
So, yeah, they're on the bridge. But part of it is, I don't know. I think she looks like she's like 12 with a 90-year-old hairstyle.
Oh, don't you be dissing Anne now, Mindy.
So, well, I'm just saying. So to me, it looks like it's two 12-year-olds kissing.
It's
and I'm like,
cute.
I love them. They're so sweet. They're my favorite.
So cute.
Aw.
I agree. The fish. I agree.
Yes. Right? Ugh.
Can you imagine if, like, our first kisses were filmed?
it would be so hot.
What would people say about it? What is
said
she doing with
that?
her lips?
What did she do? Oh my gosh! Yeah, no, I'm glad that's not a thing.
Jennifer says, so sorry you didn't like it, Sarah. Oh, Sarah.
It's okay. We can still be friends, Jennifer.
Any other negative kiss scenes you can think of? Oh, look, we're almost out of time. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Amanda says, I ignore Anne of Avonlea when I can, but at least it's better than the sequel. Oh, dear, Amanda. I don't agree. Do you guys like Anne of Green Gables and Anne of Avonlea and Anne the sequel or whatever that's called? Do you like all three? Not really.
I've only seen the first two.
I
Okay.
don't know that I've seen all of them either. I liked the books, but I'm not sure how I feel about the movies.
You guys just need to watch it with me and I'll make you like him. Shaylin says, I like Gilbert until I hear him say sorry. And I'm
How does he
sorry.
say sorry? Oh,
He's Canadian, so he says sorry. Man, I love those ones. I love the sequel one too because, like, when he sees each other for the first time, if you guys haven't seen this, this is probably going to mean nothing. But when he sees her for the first time after not seeing her for a long time, it's like, oh, it's so stirring. And then Amanda says the third was awful and happened to other characters later in the series. That's true. I didn't really like the storyline, but I did like their reunion. Anyways, do you have any other honorable mentions, likes or dislikes? Anything you just have to say before we finish?
So can Austenland count as a period piece?
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
We're going to count that.
That one.
We'll just count the first kiss when they're actually in costume, because that's a good kiss. Although their last kiss is better, but still.
Yeah.
The one in her apartment.
In her apartment.
I love that one.
Yeah.
When he says, "What if you are my fantasy?"
Oh,
Yes,
so romantic.
so
I
melty.
not remember
So melty.
this at all. I have to go watch that movie tonight.
I just
Have
watched
you not
it a few
seen it,
days ago.
Sarah?
I've seen it. It's just
Oh,
been
okay.
forever.
I just watched it too.
We should have a viewing party with that one too.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we are at 30 minutes and I think we're going to stop now. So thank you everyone for joining and for sharing your own opinions about period dramas. Hopefully we haven't offended anyone. We love all kisses and all kisses are welcome in our group, so long as they're written or watched. Thank you everyone for joining us. We'll see you next time for Sweet Regency Ramblings.
Bye.
See ya.